Assalamu alaikum, guys. This is me, Ali Bakir Khan, with another session of Youth Alumni Association. Today, we've got Kanwal with us, and she's the HR executive at Ali Gohar and Company, Kanwal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's Ali Gohar and Company.
Ali Gohar and Company. As far as her career is concerned, she has been, she has done, I guess, diploma from IBA, Institute of Business and Administration. Apart from that, her journey has been pretty impressive. And I think, Kanwal, if you would like to just tell a little bit about yourself at the beginning, that would give us and the whole, social youth out there an idea of what you are, who you are. And I just like to go ahead and you should just be the one and start off. Come on.
Okay. Thanks, Ali, for having me today with you, with this session and with your cause. Actually, I appreciate a lot of people around me कि वो लोग आते हैं मेरे पास इस चीज़ के लिए, and I feel really humble कि इस तरह की चीज़ों के लिए they find me very capable enough कि मैं इस तरह के session deliver कर सकती हूँ. Actually, they also given me the confidence कि yes, I am the one. So basically, this is Kanwal Kumari, and basically I belong from Tandolaya, and it is my hometown. I do not actually belong from the Karachi, but now I am settled over here in Karachi with my family. With my family, I say spouse and other family members. So I have started my journey from Tandolaya, and I have done intermediate from the primary level to the intermediate level. I was associated with my local schooling system, and after that, like any particular or like any typical mentality, I also was groomed myself to be a doctor. So yeah, that was the thing. I also prepared myself for the MCAT, and when I say wasted, because it was not useful at all, I wasted my good 3 years, after the intermediate, to improve it so that I may get enrolled myself in the MCAT, and I might get the tagline of doctor with myself. So the thing is कि
डॉक्टर बनना चाहती थी आप जी, आपका पैशन था. I mean, you started off. तो पेरेंटल प्रेशर था, खुद बनना चाहती थी, या what was the exact situation in your mind?
Yeah, I'm not, I will not say exactly it was a parental pressure, it was a family pressure. When I say the family, it comes under domain of the joint family system. So then and there, like if we consider a family notion in terms of the interior side, so it always comes under the notion of joint family system. So I basically belong from the joint family system, where only have these two two fields, renowned two fields. First one the engineering, other one is the doctor. Okay. So the family pressure, and I myself also was likelihood ke mera bhi ho jaye. Then and there I tried my good, like wasted good 3 years for that, but farhal wo cheez nahi ho pai. Then and there I, like any typical girl from the interior side and interior family, I also inspire a lot from the TV soaps and these kind of stuff. कि यार ये वाली जो women है, ये business suit में इतनी अच्छी लगती हैं, and they are very independent, ना किसी की रोक टोक ना कुछ. ये भी तो देखो, these are not the doctors, but these people are someone, like जिसको लोग जानते हैं. These are the
you're actually someone in the society now. You've got a lot of respect in the area where you work particularly. So that's a good thing itself. I believe particularly.
Then and there, I have given the enrollment test of the Zabis, and like any other typical interior family, I was also not very allowed to go by myself, to walk to travel all the way from Tandola to Hyderabad just to pursue my bachelor's. So I convinced my parents, and that's how the journey started. And that's how the journey started as a businesswoman and as a business student, I must say. Sorry. So as a business student, I have learned a lot from the Zabist. And to be very honest, we have only a few options in the domain of the Hyderabad, in the city of Hyderabad. Whenever it is a university is concerned, there is only one university, Zabist, which is very familiar right now, and there is the only institute right now in the Hyderabad which is familiar right now. So we do not have much option when it comes of choosing a university after the bachelor's. So I have chosen Zabis to pursue my BBA, and it was very good journey for me, and I have learned a lot of stuff. Like if I talk about the average student like who are doing O and A levels in the Karachi or Hyderabad, उनके लिए BBA तो बिल्कुल it's like a butter. It's like a piece of cake. But for me, I was like a metric and intermediate student, and then and there I went
फिर
into
business
the
studies जो आपने कभी पढ़ी नहीं है, definitely it takes some time, I think. Kanwal, thank you so much for actually telling about the journey. I think if women get towards this कि जी वो अपना fear खत्म करें और निकलें towards something. There was a novel I was reading, ज़ीशानुल हसन उस्मानी एक हैं, बड़े अच्छे writer थे. So उन्होंने लिखा जी जुस्तजू का सफर, उनका एक novel था. If you want to write it down, you can write it down as well. अब उसमें उन्होंने बताया जी कि मैं किस तरह से I started off and his journey. So I think ये सारी बातें तो हम सबको पता है कि इशू क्या है, ठीक है. आपको भी पता है दी इशू ये है कि जी अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं है. लोग ये कहते हैं, ये इशू नहीं है. मेरी जो डिक्शनरी है ना, हर बंदे की अपनी एक डिक्शनरी होती है. आपका माइंड बेसिकली उसको प्रोसेस करता है.
Exactly.
उसमें there is a word solution. There is no word problem that I have, because for every problem there is a solution. So it's all about your mindset, right? What do you think? कि हम easily government को blame करते हैं कि यार वो चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब ने नहीं किया, या वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब नहीं कर सके, या फिर वो कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर वाले तो हमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज ही नहीं देते जी. We have all those excuses.
Yeah, we
do. You agree, right?
Yeah.
Opportunist बहुत कम लोग हैं. जो हैं वो ज्यादा टाइम नहीं देते आपको. अब वो क्यों नहीं टाइम देते? बिकॉज वो पेसिमिस्टिक लोगों में बैठना पसंद नहीं करते. दिस इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. आई डोंट वांट टू सिट विद अ पर्सन जिसकी अप्रोच ही पेसिमिस्टिक है, क्योंकि उससे बात करूंगा उसने बात ही नेगेटिव शुरू करनी है. ठीक है कि जी वो नहीं है, वो नहीं है. आधे ज्यादा हमारा जो कल्चर है वो बेस करता है शिया सुन्नी, जो भी आपकी कास्ट बेस्ड सिस्टम है. बहुत सारे मसले मसाइल हैं जी हमारे यहाँ के मुसलमान क्रिश्चियन. देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज दैट वी गाइस आर गोइंग थ्रू in this society right now.
Yes.
The reason of bringing you over on this call is, what do you think? Give me 3 solutions. If you are the one who's the head coach, I mean, I'm the president of Youth Alumni Association. Let's, for example, you are in my footsteps. Yeah, you are the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Let's, for example. So, Kanwal, what 3 steps would you take to minimize this problem? What do you think are those 3 solutions जिसके थ्रू ना ही सिर्फ टैलेंट ऊपर आएगा बल्कि ये चीजें रिजॉल्व होंगी बेस्ड ऑन योर एक्सपीरियंस? गो अहेड.
Okay, Ali, you are asking about the 3 solutions that I have to give to you in order to motivate the youth, or in order to
in order to give them a guideline कि यार बस कर दो ये सोचना, बस कर दो ये सोचना कि हम किसी से कम हैं, या we don't have that communication skill. हमारी अंग्रेजी अच्छी नहीं है. आप उर्दू में बात करें लेकिन प्रेजेंट तो करें अपने आप को. पेपर दे के तो आए ना, रिजल्ट तो बात की बात है. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज दैट यू हैव टू से दैट यू कैन. So give me those 3 solutions. I just want it from your side. Why? Because being in the private sector, going to IBA, Zabist, working so hard, I would want कि आपके माइंडसेट से मैं वो निकालूं. Why? Because you've worked for it. You worked hard for it. So you would know those solutions. So what do you think?
Okay, Ali, first and the foremost solution which I came across from my journey so far, that is the break your barriers. ठीक है, आप if you want it, then you will die to do it. ठीक है. The thing is कि if I was not supposed to be enrolled in the medical, so I was supposed to be enrolled in something else. It means that I was ready for plan B. It was always in my mind there, always. I was not supposed to be, to accept my failure. and sit idle. No, I was not the one. I was not the person who could give up on their dreams. So that is the first and the foremost solution. Always, always ready the plan B. When plan
Always
A is not
have a
working,
plan B, to
yeah,
make it
always
concise.
plan B. If you guys are facing barriers against this, then break those barriers anyhow by any means. And second most important thing, which is a thing कि अपने comfort zone से बाहर निकले. Like, you know, think out of the box and अपने comfort zone को छोड़ने की कोशिश करें. आप लोगों में interact नहीं करते just because you do not have good skills, you do not have good skills of interaction. आपकी vocab अच्छी नहीं है, आपकी reading skills अच्छी नहीं है, आपकी XYZ अच्छा नहीं है, आप personality अच्छी नहीं है. No, आपको comfort zone से you have to be. अच्छा, I want to add on Ali over here. Like I was also the underconfident girl, like any other girl in the interior side. But what I do in order to overcome this, I took participate in multiple social social activities. I was socially very active. I took different participation in different curricula activities. Like if I talk about my journey in the Hyderabad, I was very underconfident. Even though I was not able to deliver the presentation very clearly, I still remember I failed my English exam badly. मेरा English का paper fail हो गया मतलब first semester में, and it was not only me, the many other students.
And see, look at you talking in English. मेरे ख्याल से अभी पहला सेशन है जिसमें मैंने इतनी इंग्लिश नहीं बोली जितनी आपने बोली है. तो अगर आप ये सोच लेती, I mean just letting you know, if you would have thought कि जी मैं तो नहीं कर सकती या बस अब तो end of story है, तो फिर एक जर्नी स्टार्ट हो जाती है. और वो फिर जर्नी जो है वो एक बढ़ती चली जाती है और उसमें बहुत सारे hurdles आते हैं. So I think I'd like to summarize it. Kiri, what you're trying to say is break the barrier, don't sit idle, always have a plan B, and get out of your comfort zone. Get out of the comfort zone. ये भूल जाएं कि ऊपर से फरिश्ते आएंगे या अमेरिकन एड आ जाएगी जी और वो हमें जो है वो प्रेसिडेंट कहेंगे कि जी हाँ ठीक है आप डिजर्व करते हैं. इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन. यू हैव टू फाइट फॉर इट. सर्वाइवल फॉर द फिटेस्ट है. आप लाइन में खड़े हैं, आपकी स्किल बेस्ट है, आपको चांस मिलेगा. आपकी स्किल नहीं ठीक है, आपको नहीं मिलेगा. ट्राई टू एक्सेप्ट एंड मूव ऑन. बट मेरे इस पे फिर एक क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है जी, ट्राई टू एक्सेप्ट द फैक्ट है, ये सब कुछ है, हमने बहुत सारी बातें की. अब लेट्स कम टुवर्ड्स पीपल हु आर गुड एट इट, हु आर कॉन्फिडेंट, हु ट्राई टू डू थिंग्स, who try to break those barriers. आपने मुझे solutions बताए ना. Let's consider about those people who are not sitting idle, who are going to places, who are knocking the doors, but still, for some odd reason, you could say it's not their luck or whatever, they're not able to achieve what they want to. यहाँ पे, I think we guys need the government take care of these things. यहाँ पे career counseling important है. जो हमारा vision है ना, lack of career counseling in Pakistan.
Exactly.
This is where it should come. कि लोगों के पास talent है. We have youth that's talented. हमने उनको बताया पहले क्यों कि ये हमारी weaknesses हैं, ठीक है. लेकिन ऐसी बात नहीं है कि सिर्फ weaknesses ही हैं. There are a lot of strengths as well. अगर एक एवरेज क्लास में 30 लोग हैं, उनमें से 10 अगर नहीं अच्छे तो 10 बहुत अच्छे हैं और 10 एवरेज हैं. बट करियर काउंसलिंग की हर बंदे को जरूरत है, क्योंकि टॉप परफॉर्मर को भी अगर ये नहीं पता होगा कि दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गुड एट, ही इज नॉट गोना परफॉर्म वेल इन दैट. लो परफॉर्मर को, बॉटम परफॉर्मर को वैसे ही नहीं कुछ पता होगा तो वो आगे कैसे चलेगा. एवरेज लोग वैसे ही बड़े कीमती होते हैं बेचारे, उनके ऊपर ही तो पूरी लाइफ इन्हिसार करती है जो आपकी एक मिडिल क्लास लॉट है. सो आई थिंक वेयर वुड यू वांट द गवर्नमेंट टू स्टेप इन? Concluding the discussion, what do you think? What sort of opportunities should they create? Because मेरा vision है जी बड़ा clear और मैं इसके ऊपर कर रहा हूँ workout just to make sure. देखें, it's Saturday, it's my off day actually. I work as well as a senior account manager in a company in Lahore, at a company. So point being is, why am I taking time out? I'm not getting paid for that, right? I'm taking my time out is why? Because we need to make sure if we are not going to do that, no one else is going to come and change the society. So I'm trying to develop center for career counseling and leadership. What is your insight on that? आप क्या समझती हैं कि is it a good thought perspective, और अगर है तो what would you recommend the government, किस तरह से हम इसको change करें mindset को?
Yeah, exactly, Ali. Right time to make the right choices of the right time is very important over here. Like if you say so, okay, career counseling is the dire need for today's youth. Yes, it is. It is. Like many others, like if I took the inspiration somehow, it does not mean that somebody took the should take the inspiration like me always, because again I will talk about the barriers. The thing is okay, yes, government should support these causes, and you should invest on these causes in order to promote the career counseling session, which you are completely doing that, and government should support that. I do second on that. And the third and the most important thing, Ali, which you were asking to me, that is also associated with this government kind of stuff, do the skill updation. When I say the skill updation, if you have done bachelor's and the master's, you are thinking that you have done and dusted all the stuff. No. For the person like me, I still think like I should do some other skill, certifications, should do other diplomas in order to upgrade myself, in order to upgrade my resume, my profile. What people think right now, okay, yes, they have done bachelor's, master's, PGD, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, you have to be technically sound. You have to be technically very sound in order to groom yourself in terms of each and everything. So third and the most important part is updation of skills. Like me, like we can say that the multiple governments have came over here in Pakistan to rule out, and they have started multiple programs for this, like for skill updation, and they are the free of cost.
Yeah.
So people, students should also motivate themselves to do such kind of a certifications programs, so that they may updates in their skills, in their resumes, in their profiles.
So what you're trying to say is कि ठीक है जी, government के ऊपर तो definitely we guys should work on that. But now concluding the discussion, Kanwal, I started working back in 2013 for Bere University, Islamabad, for Center for Entrepreneurship and Leadership. There is one thing that we guys need to work on, and that is towards making our own journeys, creating our own journeys. I hope you're trying to connect what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
We need to create our own flow. We are not supposed to move with the flow. Only then we are going to get opportunities. We are supposed to think out of the box. We are supposed to think about new visions, new research and development programs. And for that, we need a lot of research and development. What sort of mindsets do we have? How to, because see, the economy of Pakistan is going nowhere. I just go to social media on daily basis, even up to LinkedIn, BG. On daily basis, you're just seeing, things like, okay, Vakar Zaka is talking about cryptocurrency. Somebody is talking about petrol going 201. There is no good thing left. There is no good news that I see that, okay, this new project has been established and we are waiting for people to come and show and express their talent. I don't see those news that news anywhere. There is a lot of hustle that you're supposed to do. There are opportunities. I'm not saying there are not, but there are really limited of those. 80% of the news that you see is either economic pressure, political chaos. And if we are going to, and you know what, trust me, even if you see a child who's like 8 to 10 years old, he's going to be watching the news and talking to his father about the same thing, that, all right, you know what happened, Dad? Imran Khan is such a great leader. I mean, politics going on. Children are being taught about religious values. Makes a lot of sense. That's understandable. But I think we need to change the whole concept, methodology. First thing that we need to do is we need to come up with core ideas on how can we change circumstances, how can we build a good economy, and how can we do that. And that is going to start once we're going to start focusing on career counseling in Pakistan. That's it from my side. Kawal, it was so nice
Exactly.
talking to you. Do you have any questions for me?
No. I just appreciate your this cause and thanks for having me again. Thanks for giving me so much confidence in me again. I am the new Kanwal right now, and I'm feeling like that I am motivated in order to do this thing. And Ali, I'll always be grateful if you will also contact me in the near future for some the similar or the same cause.
See, I did
Thank you
that.
so much.
Now it's your job to just make sure that you're always there, getting in touch, and we have a page on Facebook, Youth Alumni Association. You can go there as well. First step
Okay.
that you would have to do is spread the word. I mean, I'll just go ahead. My marketing team is going to take care of the video. They're going to upload it. I'll send it to you. The more you spread the word, the better chances that this mission that we have is being, we are spreading the word. Everything takes time. There was a time in
Yes.
2017 when I started off. Now I'm getting a lot of interviews. I'm getting people like you. I'm getting senior people from corporate sector, and I don't mind interviewing any person. Trust me. And you being from IBA, you've got such a good background, such a good profile. I think everybody has talent. Everyone has talent. All you have to do is smile and bring the
Smile
best
and
out
just
of yourself.
explore the new
Just
opportunity.
bring the best out of yourself. Don't think about any Tom, Dick, and Harry what he or she is talking about. There are lots of examples through which you're gonna just let me be very honest. I'm doing an interview. There might be people who are gonna say, okay, why? I think he's just trying to do it for marketing purposes. You might be thinking, okay, Ali just reached out to me for I don't know. We think a lot of those things that we are not supposed to think instead of thinking about why we are doing what we are doing. Are you getting my point? So this is where I would like to conclude it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I think your internet is a little
This is
unstable.
Ali, this is the world of this is the world of YouTube and blogging, vlogging. So people consider themselves कि भाई चलो ठीक है, marketing purpose होगा. But then and there you can decide very rationally कि नहीं, there
देखें,
must be a cause, there must be a thing.
Kamal, if you have gone through my LinkedIn profile, I've been working with people of America for about 8 years. Made very good colleagues, very generous colleagues. I'm still working as well. I'm not getting paid for this thing. So think beyond payoffs. Think about helping another person next to you. And then help is going to come from sources beyond that you don't have any idea about. Because this is what how society is working. So Kamal, it was really nice talking to you. I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for taking out time. And
Thank you, Ali. Thank you. I have one word to say over here. One thing, like my journey haven't finished yet over here. ठीक
it
है? I
has
have
not. Yeah.
just shared a one part of my journey. It's entirely very long, so you should do the session of part 2 with me.
Okay. So, I mean, you would like to share some more ideas? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, idea in terms of my journey, so that people get motivated as well. Like if they are not, I have just shared how I got out
Kamal,
of my comfort.
we're gonna talk about it. Definitely, we are in touch, so we'll talk about it. So I'm gonna end this here, and I'll circle back to you. You can always get back to me as well if you've got any good ideas. You're more than welcome to just go ahead and present those. Okay. Thank you guys for listening to us. If you've got any feedback, you can just go ahead and comment on the YouTube link or visit our page, Youth Alumni Association. Keep it up, and this is for Pakistan and the entire world. Let's try to help and let's try to break the barrier with, as Kanwal said, break the barrier, don't sit idle. So thumbs up and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.